Welcome to our mock test on the principles of working in the private security industry. This exam is designed to test your understanding of the essential principles and practices required for a career in private security. With 72 questions and a time limit of 110 minutes, each question will present 4 options, and you will have 3 seconds to choose the correct answer before it is revealed. Before we dive into the question-answer session, I want to emphasize that I will be starting with some of the most critical questions and concluding with the last 20 questions from recent exams. So, don't miss out on those. Let's start. Question number 1. Which of the following are licensable roles in the private security industry? Security guarding, door supervision and public space surveillance CCTV, door supervision, reception staff, and security installation, door supervision, CCTV operations and CCTV installation, close protection, CCTV installation, and cash on valuables in transit. The correct answer is option A. Question number 2. When collecting and processing personal data, which of the following must be ensured under current data protection legislation? Integrity, classification, and valid insurance, legality, infringement, and criminal activity, integrity, clarity, and profitability, lawfulness, fairness, transparency, and accuracy. The correct answer is option D. Question number 3. Which of the following applies to a security operative when making an arrest? A warrant is always required to make an arrest. Only a police officer can make an arrest without a warrant. A warrant is not required to make an arrest. A warrant may be requested from a police officer. The correct answer is option C. Question number 4. For which of the following offences would a security operative be able to make an arrest? Carrying a prohibited but non-legal item, attempting to enter a venue with an outdated ticket, criminal damage, showing effects of excessive alcohol consumption. The correct answer is option C. Question number 5. In which of the following situations can a security operative use powers of arrest? If someone refuses to be searched, if someone about to be searched decides not to enter the premises, when a non-indictable offense is being committed, when an indictable offense is being committed. The correct answer is option D. Question number 6. What should a security operative do when arresting someone? Inform them why they are being arrested, that the police will be called and search them. Inform them why they are being arrested, that the police will be called and detain them, making sure they are safe. Take a photograph of them and search them. Take a photograph of them and detain them, making sure they are safe. The correct answer is option B. Question number 7. Why should a security operative only arrest as a last resort? False arrest would be embarrassing for the security operative and their employer. False arrest would waste staff time. False arrest can lead to a civil or criminal prosecution. Arresting an individual produces a lot of paperwork. The correct answer is option C. Question number 8. What is a security operative responsible for following an arrest? Photographing the individual, attending court later if required, removing any evidence to a secure location, containing the individual in a locked room. The correct answer is option B. Question number 9. Under current legislation, how much force is a security operative allowed to use in preventing a crime taking place? Any force used should be as strong as possible. Any force used should be reasonable and necessary. Any force used should be as realistic as possible. Any force used should be robust and necessary. The correct answer is option B. Question number 10. Under the Health and Safety at Work, etc. Act, which of the following is a responsibility of employers? Telling staff about hazards, removing all hazards, putting a list of hazards on a staff notice board and updating it weekly, rating all hazards on a scale of 1 to 10 and publishing the results for staff and customers to inspect if requested. The correct answer is option A. Question number 11. Which of the following is a risk associated with working alone? Good lighting and ventilation, relying on mobile phone reception for emergency backup, a secure environment, regular contact with management and colleagues. The correct answer is option B. Question number 12. Which of the following describes a risk? An employee's responsibility to follow procedures, the likelihood that a person may be harmed or suffer adverse health effects if exposed to hazard, identifying a problem which is out of your control, understanding of systems and procedures at all levels whilst at a customer's premises. The correct answer is option B. Question number 13. Which of the following describes a method of minimizing risk at the workplace? Always following health and safety and organizational procedures and policies. Always reporting for work on time. Listening and responding positively to customers. Seeking advice from the Security Industry Authority (SIA) on a weekly basis. The correct answer is option A. Question number 14. What color are prohibition signs? Blue, green, red, yellow. The correct answer is option C. Question number 15. Which of the following are employees required to report? All accidents resulting in personal injury whilst at work. All accidents at work. Only accidents at work that result in being taken to hospital. Only accidents that result in time off work. The correct answer is option B. Question number 16. In the Run, Hide, Tell guidance, what are individuals advised to do when hiding during a terror threat situation? Leave the police to deal with all the issues. Remain quiet and turn mobile phones to silent. Keep all doors and windows open. Hide underneath doors or windows. The correct answer is option B. Question number 17. If, after applying the HOT protocols, a package is obviously suspicious, what actions need to be taken? Clear and control the area and remove the package. Clear the immediate area, leaving instructions on how to contact you. Clear and control the area, ensuring all windows are closed. Clear and control the area, then call emergency services. The correct answer is option D. Question number 18. When dealing with a suspicious item, why should at least a 15-meter distance be maintained? To allow a mobile or handheld radio to be used safely. To ensure a minimum cordon distance as set by the SIA. To prevent use of a vehicle-mounted radio device. To ensure a maximum cordon distance for emergency services access. The correct answer is option A. Question number 19. Which of the following behaviors could indicate suspicious or terrorist activity? A group of people who you have not seen before. Someone covering their face from a CCTV camera. An individual spending several hours in a shopping mall. Two people running out of the venue swearing as they leave. The correct answer is option B. Question number 20. Which of the following is most likely to indicate suspicious activity? A vehicle parked outside the site with people staying inside for long periods of time. An empty vehicle that has been parked outside the site for 30 minutes. A group of people who have walked past the site twice in 3 hours. A vehicle that has driven past the site twice in the same day. The correct answer is option A. Question number 21. What actions should a security operative take when observing individuals behaving suspiciously? Approach them and instruct them to leave the area immediately. Approach them and politely ask if they need assistance. Ignore their behavior if it is taking place outside the premises. Carry on with normal routines and only take action if the individuals become aggressive. The correct answer is option B. Question number 22. Which of the following would be an appropriate way of reporting suspicious behavior? Calling NHS 111 immediately. Asking a colleague to report the incident at the end of their shift. Contacting the anti-terrorist hotline. Report the incident only if the behavior continues to the end of your shift. The correct answer is option C. Question number 23. Which of the following best describes the term duty of care in relation to vulnerable people and a security operative's responsibilities? That they only have a duty of care towards vulnerable people and no one else. That they should ask members of the public to take responsibility for vulnerable people. That they have no responsibility for the well-being of vulnerable people. That they have no obligation to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone. The correct answer is option D. Question number 24. Which of the following could indicate that an individual is vulnerable and at risk of harm? Someone who is with a noisy group of people. Someone who appears to be under the influence of drugs. Someone wearing a fancy dress costume. Someone buying a large number of drinks for friends. The correct answer is option B. Question number 25. Which of the following actions might be appropriate if an individual has been identified as vulnerable and at risk? Offer to arrange for a licensed taxi to take the person home. Encourage the person to make their own way home. Accompany the person home. Allow the person to make their own decisions. The correct answer is option A. Question number 26. Which of the following behaviors could indicate a potential sexual predator? Finding a date-rape drug on someone during a search. A male providing his contact details to a female. One person buying lunch for another. A group of males talking to a female. The correct answer is option A. Question number 27. Which of the following is a possible sign of abuse? A change in an individual's cleanliness or appearance. A happy and confident individual. An individual who always takes part in daily activities and duties. Someone who willingly engages in conversation. Correct answer is option A. Question number 28. What should a security operative ensure in relation to an alleged sexual assault? That they will carry out a full criminal investigation. That they will write a report for the SIA. That they will safeguard the victim. That they will try and find the culprit. The correct answer is option C. Question number 29. When dealing with antisocial behavior, how should a security operative respond? Remain calm, let colleagues know about the situation, and speak with those involved. Remain calm and let the behavior continue, hoping it will come to a natural end. Remain calm, explaining to your colleagues that the behavior should be ignored. Remain calm as they do not have to deal with the situation. The correct answer is option A. Question number 30. Who can provide a security operative with support following their involvement in an incident? Services such as victim support, Samaritans, and citizens' advice, neighborhood watch schemes, the Home Office, organizations such as Crime Stoppers, National Pub Watch, and Pride of Britain. The correct answer is option A. Question number 31. Why is it important to seek support following a traumatic incident? It is a condition of SIA licensing. It reduces the risk of illness such as depression or anxiety. It guarantees a promotion. It is a police requirement. The correct answer is option B. Question number 32. What are the benefits for a security operative of taking time out to reflect on an incident, to remember an exciting event, to allow them to spend time away from work, to consider what went well and what could be improved next time, to have some additional paid leave? The correct answer is option C. Question number 33. Why should security operatives contribute to improving service and practice? To show that they are more valuable than other staff members, to make sure they receive an end-of-year bonus, to help in identifying ways of dealing with situations effectively, to improve scores on consumer rating websites. The correct answer is option C. Question number 34. Who is responsible for providing a health and safety policy? Employer, employees, health and safety executive, trade union. The correct answer is option A. Question number 35. Why do employees need to keep personal information safe? To comply with health and safety legislation, to comply with RIDA regulations, to comply with safety signs and signals regulations, to comply with current data protection legislation. The correct answer is option D. Question number 36. With regard to fire safety, which of the following is a possible source of ignition? Furniture, oxygen, propane, sunlight. The correct answer is option D. Question number 37. If you see smoke coming from under a door and the door furniture is hot, what should you do? Get the nearest fire extinguisher, open the door, and tackle the fire. Open the door using a cloth to protect your hands. Confirm there is a fire, close it again, and then sound the alarm. Report the situation to the control room and follow instructions. Sound the alarm and do not open the door. The correct answer is option D. Question number 38. When should fire doors be kept closed? At all times. During winter months only. During health and safety audits. Outside of office hours. The correct answer is option A. Question number 39. Which of the following describes a Class B fire? Flammable liquids, flammable solids, flammable gases, flammable metals. The correct answer is option A. Question number 40. Which of the following does a fire extinguisher with a cream band contain? CO2, dry powder, foam, water. The correct answer is option C. Question number 41. Which of the following describes the special duties of a fire marshal? Identification of fire hazards and ensuring escape routes are kept clear. Implementation of the health and safety at work policy. Maintenance and refilling of fire extinguishers. Weekly visits to the local fire authority. The correct answer is option A. Question number 42. What is an emergency termed as? A situation that is unplanned and threatens safety requiring immediate attention. A situation that is unplanned and there is no disruption. A situation that is unplanned but requires no action. A situation that is unplanned. The correct answer is option A. Question number 43. Which of the following would be described as an emergency? A lighting or power system failure. A late delivery of a parcel. A situation where a customer is refused entry. An unexpected visitor. The correct answer is option A. Question number 44. Which of the following describes a common reaction by people in an emergency situation? They will always ignore all instructions. They will immediately become aggressive. They will always react calmly regardless of the situation. They may panic and freeze. The correct answer is option D. Question number 45. What should a security operative do when taking a bomb threat call? Interrupt the caller to obtain as much information as possible. Be attentive and listen carefully to the caller. Assume the caller is a hoax. Make a few notes of what is said. The correct answer is option B. Question number 46. What action should a security operative take following a situation in which an individual suffers an injury? Put the casualty in the recovery position. Deal with the injury within the limits of their own capabilities. Move the casualty to a place of safety. Involve passers-by in the treatment of the injured individual. The correct answer is option B. Question number 47. What is an evacuation? A controlled process of clearing an area or building at all costs. A process for the safe removal of people from an area or premises. A controlled process of returning people safely to a site after an incident. A controlled process of getting or keeping people inside a site when there are safety concerns outside. Correct answer is option D. Question number 48. Which of the following best describes non-verbal communication? Gestures, stance, eye contact, and facial expressions. Gestures, speech, pitch, and tone of voice. Gestures, words, using signs and text messages. Gestures, eye contact, tone of voice, and text messages. The correct answer is option A. Question number 49. Which of the following is one of the key purposes of the private security industry? To act as a trade association. To monitor the activities of the police. To ensure that all security operatives receive regular bonuses and pay rises. To provide personal and appropriate protection systems to protect people, property, and premises. The correct answer is option D. Question number 50. The regulation of the security industry is the responsibility of which organization? British Security Industry Association, BSIA. Skills for Security, SFS. Security Industry Authority, SIA. Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct answer is option C. Question number 51. Which of the following is one of the expected standards of behavior for a private security industry operative? Reliable, aggressive, inflexible, challenging. The correct answer is option A. Question number 52. Which of the following is a benefit of community safety initiative activities? To improve the physical security of vulnerable targets, to improve security and remove the need for access control and CCTV, to restrict the movement of individuals in the nighttime economy, to increase the workload of police and community support officers. The correct answer is option A. Question number 53. What is the purpose of a security operative's assignment instructions? To describe their role and duties for a specific site, to test their knowledge for the local area, to state hours of work, to test their knowledge of the company structure. The correct answer is option A. Question number 54. Which of these is correct relating to the use of CCTV? There is no requirement to inform the public that CCTV is installed. There is no requirement to be trained in how to use CCTV equipment. The system must be registered with the SIA. The system must not record in private places such as toilets. The correct answer is option D. Question number 55. Which of the following might limit the effectiveness of CCTV? Regular maintenance, operator training, technical problems, linking with crime reduction schemes. The correct answer is option B. Question number 56. What should a security operative be aware of with regard to the limitations of a CCTV system? That you are responsible for the upkeep and maintenance of the system. That individuals may become familiar with the scope of the CCTV coverage. That visitors might forget which areas are covered by the CCTV system. That anyone can use the CCTV system without having to be trained. The correct answer is option B. Question number 57. What is the Approved Contractor Scheme (ACS)? A register of all security companies operating in the UK. A voluntary register of security companies operating in England only. A voluntary scheme for security companies that have reached such standards. A government body that defines procedures for the security industry. The correct answer is option C. Question number 58. Which of the following is an example of an offence under civil law? Theft, breach of contract, actual bodily harm, working as a security operative without an SIA license. The correct answer is option B. Question number 59. Which of the following describes one of the main aims of the Private Security Industry Act 2001? To provide assistance at large spectator events. Provide standards of conduct for forces personnel. To raise standards in the private security industry. To raise public awareness of the private security industry. The correct answer is option C. Question number 60. Which of the following is covered under Article 6 of the Human Rights Act? Freedom of speech, freedom from slavery, protection of liberty, right to a fair trial. The correct answer is option D. Question number 61. What is one of the disadvantages to written communication? It is quicker than verbal communication. There is no immediate feedback. There is no permanent record. There is proof of communication. Correct answer is option B. Question number 62. Which of the following describes the most effective way to communicate with customers? Backing up all the communication with a written record. Assuming the recipient understands what you have said. Choosing your preferred language and medium. Making sure your communication is understood. The correct answer is option D. Question number 63. Which of the following describes the possible benefit of teamwork? It helps to provide a safe and professional service. It promotes a culture of risk-taking. It supports government targets for private security teams. It supports staff reduction agendas. The correct answer is option A. Question number 64. Which of the following is a key principle of customer care? Listening to the customer, giving priority to colleagues, focusing on your own workload, listening to staff opinions. The correct answer is option A. Question number 65. Which of the following describes an internal customer? A police officer, a work colleague, a delivery driver, a family member. The correct answer is option B. Question number 66. Why is it important to maintain accurate records? To develop good relationships, to provide a clear audit trail of events, to ensure that you are not blamed for any incident, to keep information confidential. The correct answer is option B. Question number 67. What types of records may need to be completed following an incident? Logbooks, incident report, and accident report. Logbooks, training records and timesheets. Security clearance forms, training records, and signing on sheets. Financial, training, and personnel records. The correct answer is option A. Question number 68. What information should be included in a report following an incident? What happened, and a personal opinion of who was at fault. What happened, the action taken, and the outcome or result. What happened, and what time you hope to finish your shift. What happened, and a description of your journey to work that day. The correct answer is option B. Question number 69. What must a security operative do if they are required to attend court? Use gestures to state your points. Contact the other party to discuss the case. Follow advice from legal representatives. Wait until the last minute to prepare. The correct answer is option C. Question number 70. Which of the following represents the UK government threat levels in order of severity? Low, moderate, substantial, high. Low, substantial, severe, critical. Low, moderate, substantial, severe, critical. Low, moderate, severe, substantial, critical. The correct answer is option C. Question number 71. What is a marauding terrorist attack? An ITA. A fast-moving attack where terrorists use a vehicle as the main weapon. A fast-moving violent incident where terrorists move through a location, trying to kill or injure as many people as possible. An attack where terrorists use an improvised explosive device as the main weapon. A terrorist attack involving the use of chemical, biological, and acid substances. The correct answer is option B. Question number 72. Which of the following actions would be most appropriate for security staff to take in the event of a terror threat? Leave the police to deal with all the issues. Inform the police of incidents that need their immediate attention. Inform the local council of all suspicious activities. Record the names of suspicious visitors. The correct answer is option B. Thank you for taking our mock test on the principles of working in the private security industry. We hope this practice exam has helped you gain a better understanding of the essential principles and practices in private security. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more informative content. Best of luck in your exam!